Today's broadcast of Hope College women's soccer as the MIAA leading Flying Dutch take on their visitors from Angola, Indiana, Trine University. A 5 o'clock kickoff time to start. We're about 5.5 minutes away from this match starting. Flying Dutch top the MIAA with a 9-1 record. They have a 8-point lead over Alma and Kalamazoo, both of whom have 6-3-1 league records. So the Flying Dutch keep winning. They could be very close to clinching the league championship very soon. But primary business is to take care of today and face a Trine team that is 4-7-2 overall in the season, and then 2-6-2 in league play. The two teams met earlier this season in Trine, with the Flying Dutch scoring a 3-0 win on the road. It's been an impressive run. The Flying Dutch are finally back home after 5 consecutive road matches, kind of one of those quirks in the schedules that might happen every few years. Not very often that a team has to go on the road 5 straight times. But the Flying Dutch did that and emerged with a 4-1 record in that stretch. Really impressive run there through having to deal with all the rigors of travel and playing away from the friendly confines of Van Andel Soccer Stadium, and they are in firm control of the league race, and an outstanding effort so far, outscoring opponents 25-5 in league play. 4 different players with at least 4 goals, and they face a Trine opponent that struggled to put the ball in the net. Just 8 goals on the season, a league low, and just 3 goals in 10 league matches. So definitely a premium on scoring for Trine that the Flying Dutch will look to take advantage of, and then take advantage to get their offense going, which is the most potent in the MIAA by far. 9 more goals than the next team in league play, and that's Alma with 16, and then Albion with 13, and then Kalamazoo, Calvin, and Trine all have 12 goals apiece. So Flying Dutch have, with that stat, and the top defense in the league with only 5 goals allowed, have shown themselves to be the class of the league and the team to beat as we hit the stretch one here. Here with me today is Blaine Wiersbicki, who's some of you, if you listen to Hope Men's Soccer, heard him on the call, and he'll be with me today calling play-by-play for women's soccer. Blaine, have you seen the Flying Dutch yet this season, or what are you looking to see out of this team?
First game here with the Lady Dutch in comparison to the men's team, but I know that their offense is even more potent comparatively to the rest of their league. Their one-loss record in the conference is sitting on top. The men are sitting behind Calvin. It's going to be interesting to see how those two will be competing towards the end of the season here.
Yeah, certainly. It's been a great start to the fall for Hope Athletics. Flying Dutch women's soccer in first place, men's soccer in second place, and men's and women's golf winning MIAA championships last week. So a great start to the Commissioner's Cup. But today, with this match, the focus for the Flying Dutch is on beating Trine and sweeping the season series. Flying Dutch are adorning their blue shorts with white shirts and blue numbers with Hope blazing across the chest. Public address announcer Darren Dystamar is introducing the teams right now. Trine has blue, as we saw with the men's game on Saturday, blue with yellow stripes and white numbers. Not the easiest thing in the read in the world, but we'll do our best. And here we will take a break for a second as we play our national anthem. Thank you for our national anthem, and we'll get going here shortly with this match between the Flying Dutch and the Thunder of Trine. The teams turn to face the flag, and an announcer's dream. The Trine Thunder have nice, bright white numbers on their back, easier to spot and easier for us to keep track of the action. So we appreciate that. The Flying Dutch have blue numbers on their white jerseys with orange trim. And just really an exciting fall for this Flying Dutch team. Really just been dominant in league play. Just very, very impressive with how they've been able to control the play and really win different styles. They've dominated some teams. They've won some close matches. Winning those one-goal matches that you need to win when you're competing for a championship. And Flying Dutch are hoping to springboard themselves to not only a regular season title, but a league tournament championship and an opportunity to play in the NCAA tournament and see what can happen. What can happen there? The Flying Dutch have proven to just be week in and week out one of the best teams in the country. They're knocking on the door of being nationally ranked. And then a big after today, they have a big match for homecoming against Olivet on Saturday at noon here as part of homecoming festivities. So busy week as the Flying Dutch look to zero in on that league championship. And really something they've been working hard for, a dream for these seniors that come together. And here we go. We'll turn it over to Blaine for the call.
Yeah, just about set to kick off here and waiting the referee's whistle. Trine will take the ball to start off the first half here. Trine ladies sporting the vertical stripes rather than the horizontal stripes that the men wear. Trine looking to get off to a quick start. That one's cut off quickly and hopes on the rebound now. Elizabeth Perkins has the ball around midfield. Ball being tossed around. Fazio now sends it back out for Barry, but that ball's batted back, and Hope holding on to possession for a little bit here. Haven't moved that ball outside of the area around midfield much yet. Looking to get something going. Fazio trying to create some space here. Just does a little bit. Hope taking it slow to start the game so far. Tried sending one through, some miscommunication there for the Lady Dutch to start. As Trine tries to rebound, it's quickly cut off by Hope's Kristen Hazlitt. And the Dutch are taking it slow but maintaining possession for most of the beginning of this game so far. That ball is sent back harmlessly by Trine. Hope wins the battle to the ball, but that one's kicked out of bounds on a clear attempt. Throw in now for Trine. Trine has the ball in. A couple white jerseys surrounding, and they look to send one into the box. That one finds its way almost all the way through, but it's corralled rather easily by Hope goalkeeper Kat Dixon, the veteran goalkeeper sporting the orange jersey, per usual with the home game for the Dutch. Not a lot of aggressive dictating for either side so far, and here Hope tries sending one through and trying defender in proper position to cut it off, but misplayed, and Hope has a bit of a run now. Coming up along the right side just outside the box here. Aaron Jipping sends one into the middle, but just off the mark. Look to find Fazio there, but a trying defender in the way. Trine just clears this one out to midfield. Kirk comes up short on that touch attempt and battles now. That one's going to be off of her. Ball going to Trine now the other way. They'll have a throw in. Trine taking their time, looking to get this one in. Megan Ulrich heaves one forward about as far as she can, and that one's headed out of bounds by Hope. Ulrich will take another throw here. Another big throw, gets it up around midfield. Pass attempt forward, but nobody home for the Thunder, and Hope gives it straight back to Trine. Gabrielle Gilead tries streaking for an open look there, but Hope's defensive wall holding strong. Hope tries doing the same, sending it forward. That one by a Trine defender, but Once again, nobody there. That one was not touched, so it'll go to Trine. Ulrich will take the throw again. Kirk tries heading that one over to find a teammate, but Trine wins the battle of that ball. That one's sent past midfield by Trine. Hope defenders keeping it out of reach of the Trine forwards. Fazio sends that one across to Bieri. She's got it around midfield, and Bieri now splits a couple defenders with a nice pass and battle for the ball. They're flirting with that line on the far side here, but Hope keeps it in bounds. Just out to around midfield now. Hope sends one back right around the anchor, and that ball's passed outside. Kirk now along the left side tries, but a nice defensive play there. Kate Wilson able to cut off her attempt. That ball's going to Trine now. A free kick. Thunder setting up now.
Flying Dutch in the first game down at Trine on September 13th scored 2 goals in about a 3-minute span in the first half that really broke and open. Aaron Jipping and Elizabeth Perkins. So see if the Flying Dutch can find that first half spark here against the Thunder.
That ball's going to sail out of bounds, and Hope's going to have an opportunity for a throw in here. On the far side, they get that one in quickly. Bieri forward now. Some nice ball movement. Catch the Thunder off guard a little bit. A chance now. Hope makes it just past that back line and try and force to knock that one out of bounds. A throw for Hope here. They're about 10 yards from the back line on the far side here, coming up on the right. Perkins now trying to control in the corner, battling with the Trine defender. She tries splitting that one between the defender's legs, and that one out of bounds. It's going to be another throw for Hope. Hope looks to get this back into Perkins. Same scenario here. She finds a little space. She's in the top right corner of the box. Trine doing a good job teaming up on her. That one's sent in the middle. Tried to find Fazio. That one deflects off a Trine leg. Looked like Fazio caught it off the chest or maybe the shoulder and harmlessly towards the right post where the goalie's able to corral it. Skylar Reed now, the Thunder goalie. She boots that one out to midfield on one bounce and straight back to Hope. Kirk on the left side here now. Nice pass in. She finds Perkins. Back out to Fazio. Good ball movement here for the Lady Dutch. Bieri gets that one back out. Hazlitt has some space along the right side. Tried finding a streaking Aaron Jipping there, but they weren't on the same page, and Thunder defense there to cut it off. But still, Hope seemingly able to find the ball back into their possession no matter what happens. They're controlling the time of possession of this game. Ball's been on Hope's side of the field for most of the game. Ball to the face there, almost a dangerous play, but everybody seems to be all right. And this ball sent out wide now, just past midfield. Trine looking to move the ball in for a good opportunity, and that one just harmlessly sent all the way through. Not sure where she was going with that one. That one rolls into Hope keeper Kat Dixon, and she corrals that one with ease. Sends this one back out to midfield, and Hope back line looking to get things started again for the Dutch. Hazlitt now sends one out wide. It's Kirk. Nora Kirk now makes a defender miss. She splits the defense and gets through, but Trine recovers, and Kirk now with a great slide. Ball ends up back in the feet of Trine. Back line looking to move the ball forward now, but a lot of careless passing so far from the Thunder. They're really allowing Hope to dominate the time of possession so far. Nice pass forward. Kirk now trying to make a move. She's looking to move to the top of the box and try sending a pass in, but straight to the Trine defense. Fazio tries stepping in, putting some pressure here, and Hope really being a little bit annoying here with the back line of Trine as they're struggling to get something going. They're having a tough time getting the ball to their forwards. Seems as though Trine's playing a very defensive game so far and playing right into Hope's hands. They're just looking for another good opportunity. Kirk now along the left side finds Perkins. Perkins got a one-on-one with the defender on the outside. Tries making her miss, and That one off a Trine leg, and this is going to be a throw-in here. Perkins gets that one in quickly to Kirk. Returns and sends one into the box, but nobody there for the Dutch, and back into the hands of Skylar Reed again. And she heaves one out on the left side, but that ball rattling around a little bit. Trine now looking to make something happen. They've got the ball on their half of the field for the first time in a while, but just like that, Hope comes back. Errant pass, though. Vieri tried finding Kirk, but a little bit behind. Just enough off the mark to get the ball back to Trine. Will take a throw here just on their own side of midfield. Trying to get things settled here with the referee, and it appears as though this ball is going to go to Hope. Fazio now, past midfield, sends it across to Vieri, and she moves it again all the way to the far side of the field, jipping now. She's on the right side, makes a nice move. She sends that ball into the box, but that shot attempt goes high off the top of the net. Goal kick coming now for the Thunder. Skylar Reed will take this one, but not before a couple of substitutions coming into the ball game for the Thunder. Number 7, Carly Osinski, and number 24, Sloan Davis. Sun's starting to peer its way out on the field here with the clouds spitting. Been an overcast, rainy day. Looks like it might shape up nicely for our game here. Hope now battling for the ball with Trine. Fazio sends one in. Tries to find Perkins. Not a bad attempt, but slightly off the mark. And Trine Thunder's defense holding up strong around the top of the box so far. Hope along the far side now. Fazio with a nice touch pass one time. Aaron jipping once again in a familiar position, but she sends that one wide.
Trine are doing a good job. I mean, they're packing it back and trying to protect their goalie, Skylar Reed. They've done a nice job with that so far, but yet, you know, for Hope's sake, you just want to keep that pressure going because that's going to eventually generate hopefully a breakdown and you know, some even stronger scoring opportunities.
Yeah, Trine playing to draw right now. They're really not creating any opportunities to get a score here. Their best chance right now is just keeping Hope off the board. Got to imagine Hope likes the way this is going so far, even though they don't have a goal. Only 10 minutes into the game. Hope just looking to create a good chance. Beery now sends one a little too hot. Perkins wasn't ready for that. Back to the Dutch now, though. Fazio along the right side splits the defenders, and jipping now, moving the ball backwards, trying to create some space. Perkins on top of the box with their back to the goal. That ball sent in. Kirk just outside the box on the left side, and too many Trine defenders. She had 3 of them around her, but given right back to her. That ball rolls away from the Lady Dutch, and Trine looking to make a move now. This one's sent up along the far side, and Captain bounds nicely, but next pass attempt sent a little long. Hope defense will take this one. And Maria Deshaw kicks that one out wide. Kirk now on her own side of midfield. She takes it past midfield. Perkins there. Perkins, a little bit of contact on the backside. She had good position there to win the ball, and that one's awarded a free kick. She gets it quickly to Bieri. She's going to try and switch this one all the way out wide. Maddie Bursma hustling for that one. Bursma, a little bit too big of a touch. That one finds its way back to Trine, and Trine with the ball back, but really haven't been able to make anything of it. Quickly back possession to Hope just like that. Trine hasn't been able to make something happen with a stable possession. And playing dangerously as Hope's been playing with the ball quite a bit right around the top of that box. They just haven't been able to find a lane. Hope needs to try and catch Trine sleeping with a pass maybe on the opposite side, try and go far post. Not being very creative outside of the box, and with all the possession they have, surprising not to see them with a better shot attempt. Trine now switches this one out wide. A little bit of space. They try sending this one inside. Carly Osinski traps that one and sends it back. Osinski again looking to make a move inside the box, but that passes off the mark, and Hope clears that one out. Perkins, nice pass out to Kirk. moving it up along the left side and try sending one forward for Perkins, but really nowhere near the mark on that one. Trying to battle back here. This one sent long, just given directly back to the Dutch. And Hope now, Fazio with the ball around midfield. Hazlitt creates a little space. Or Kirk now tried finding Bieri streaking into the box. Didn't get enough air on that one. Probably could have tried chipping that one in, but great effort nonetheless. Erin Jipping now along the right side. She's got some space. She gets into the box along the middle of the field. Tried finding Perkins, but Perkins couldn't get a foot on that one. She had a great opportunity, and she knows it inside the 6. One tap, and that's a goal. Another good chance there for the Dutch. They're starting to see some good opportunities. They got to keep putting the pressure on Trine if they want to take the lead early on in this one. Fazio has it taken away, and Trine now moving slowly but surely and giving that one back to Hope. Kirk challenges the defender. Looks like she takes the ball to the face there, but she's hanging in. Trine with a throw, but first we'll have a substitution. Jamie Patterson, number 2, come into the game for the Thunder. Trine bringing in 3 subs already in the first half. Seems to be they have some depth. They're trying to keep some legs fresh and keep that defense strong in a situation there, and you can't have anyone tired in that back line. Laps like that's what leads to an early goal. Trine now moving it ahead, but Hope defense just back in numbers. Really when Trine gets that ball past midfield, it looks as though Hope's playing with an extra player. They have their defense back so well. They're prepared. Trine just hasn't put enough pressure on them to catch them off guard. Hope now. Erin Jipping along the right side. Tries taking it in, but well defended, and that ball goes out the back for a goal kick. Skylar Reed will take this one. Or she will not. She'll give that one off. Trine defense moving their way out just outside of the box, and this goal kick is sent long, just short of midfield. Looks like Trine almost with a mishap there and able to clear it out. Hope now with the ball again. Hazlitt gets that one out. This ball sent into the box. Trying to find Perkins. Couldn't quite get a head on it. Trine defense right on top of that one. Jipping now. Defender leaving her a little room. Tried getting that one just inside the right corner of the box for Fazio, but blanketed by a couple of blue and gold defenders. This ball sent long, and Trine's going to let this one go out of bounds. That'll be another goal kick. Setting up just at top of the 6 along the left side there. Waiting for everyone to get set up. Now taking the kick, and this one's sent short of midfield. Hope battling, and they'll win that one again. Courtney Schmidt comes up with it, sends it forward, looking for Perkins, but Trine defense covering her well once again. This one's sent all the way back, and looks like Kat Dixon's going to let this one roll back into the box, and she's going to take care of it, and decides to pick this one up. Let the troops regather, and she's going to try and boot this one, and got on top of that one a little, sent a low line drive. Perkins now look to send it back to create some space, but off the side of the foot, not out of bounds. Trine will take a throw in now. Megan Ulrich taking the throw as she usually does for the Thunder, and Hope recovering quickly. Tried to be sent out by a Hope defender there. Jennifer Thalen had her clear attempt there. Knocked down by the Trine forward, almost a dangerous situation, but that one trickled harmlessly away into the corner. Hope sends one out of bounds here, and it's going to be a throw in on the far side here. Trine looking to let this one develop. Got the ball past midfield, but Hope sends it right back in. Osinski racing now, but Kirk beats her there, but she sends that one out of bounds, and referee appears to be awarding this one to Hope, claiming it was tipped, but in disagreement with the referee on the near side here, and he will turn the ball back over to the Thunder. He had the best view on that one. Appeared to be the right call. That's what it looked like from up here. The Thunder get the throw in here off a couple of Trine heads, and Osinski along the right side with a nice pass to midfield and battling now. Fazio and Hazlitt are in there. Back out to Kirk, but Dutch back line are settling in. That one sent out to Bieri. She's short of midfield right in the middle of the field, and a lot of space along the right side here. Maddie Bursma sends that one in. That one's off of Perkins, and Bieri has it now. She sends that over to the left side. Maria DeShaw tries sending that one forward, but Sarah Fazio cuts that one off. Perkins now with her back to the goal. She's about 15, 20 yards outside the box. Sends this one back out to DeShaw. She's going to try and send one in, but didn't quite get under that one enough. Low line drive, didn't make it to the box. Bieri now lobs one up. She's looking for Jipping just outside the box, and that one out of bounds. That's going to be a throw for Hope. Hope with the throw now. Perkins with the defender on her back. Good positioning. She tries sending one across the front of the box. Nothing but gold and blue there, though, and Trine sends that one out, but DeShaw there to receive that one. Hazlitt now. Back out across again. Bursma looks to send one in. To no avail. Trine defense. Holding off. Hope just lobbing in grenades now and Trine tossing them right back. Game's been played almost entirely on the side of the field the Dutch trying to score on here, and Trine simply laying back and sending their attempts back, and Hope now with another throw in. Bursma sends this one long down the sideline. That one knocked out, and it's like one of the Dutch got a foot on that one before it went out of bounds. So they'll have a throw in for Trine here, but not before a substitution coming in for the Thunder, number 12, Natalie Siegel. Trine after the throw just boots one forward, and that one goes out of bounds. Throw in for Hope about 10 yards shy of midfield. Tried finding Perkins, that one a little high. Good defense from Trine. That ball sent through, and almost an opportunity for Trine there, but Hope's 4 on the back line. Stable, not a lot of pressure. They're ready for anything Trine's sending at them at the moment. Perkins battling with a couple defenders, and she wins this one. Finds Bieri now in the middle. She loses that one, but back to Perkins. That one rolls into the box. Trine's just going to have to clear this one. It'll be a throw-in on the far right side for Hope here. Just inside the box, extended, out of bounds. And Hope is going to get that one back. A lot of room over there for Maddie Bursma. This one's sent into the box now and headed back out by the Trine defense. Fazio battling. This one sent back, and once again, Hope's defense is going to send this one back in for another chance. Perkins looking to make a move into the box here, and Trine defense collapsing. She's knocked down. Fazio, great hustle here. That one's going to go off her foot out of bounds, however, and we remain scoreless here. We're under 23 minutes in the first half. Hope dominating the game in terms of possession so far. Haven't seen that ball cross midfield for more than a couple seconds at a time for Trine. That ball sent in nicely. Nora Kirk tries running that one down, but just a little bit long. That one's going to roll out the back for a goal kick. A good try there for Hope. That pass just a little bit too much on it. And on this turf, that ball is going to roll a long ways. It's a nice skip on it when it's a little wet from the rain earlier today. And Trine taking the goal kick here. This one's sent out about 10 yards short of midfield, and Maria DeShaw is going to let that one roll out of bounds off Trine defender. She throws it in quickly off the back of Kirk, and Trine with possession now. Defenders trying to send the ball forward. They've been spending most of the time in possession as far as the Trine ladies go. The defenders have been. And Hope now with the ball quickly again. Shaw forward, tried finding Bieri off the mark a bit. Hope looking to put pressure on, and an opening here for Osinski on the right side, and she just gives this one right back to Hope. Seems as though Trine is lacking the patience to find a seam, make that good through ball or cross into the box. They get that ball ahead, they just send it right back into the Hope defense. That's going to do no good for them. They're going to have to do something to change the game plan offensively, or they're not going to score any goals today. Assuming the Lady Dutch back line doesn't completely collapse for some reason.
Nice thing where for the Flying Dutch in a match like this, they have 8 different players who have scored at least a goal and 4 with at least 4 goals. So it presents different opportunities that you're not relying on one player to really do the damage. So hopefully that will pay off, and eventually they'll be able to capitalize on a breakdown and get a chance, as we have here a kick for a goal kick for Trine.
Number 20, Cassandra Ellsworth, checking into the game now. For the Thunder, she'll take Jamie Patterson's spot. Trine now battling, just trying to maintain possession, but back to Hope. Bieri finds Fazio, who sends a pretty nice pass. Jipping now can't quite handle it. She had a chance to perhaps send a cross in from the right side outside of the box there, and just couldn't quite get the touch on that one. Off her right foot extended, and that one rolls out of bounds. Trine with another goal kick here. Like a broken record player so far here to start. Hope sending balls in. Trine booting them right back out, and we'll do it over again. It's been a rare occasion that Trine has maintained possession on their offensive side of the field. Hope sends one in again here, and we got some contact, and looks as though we're going to have a foul. That one's going to be awarded to Hope here, and we're going to have a free kick on the right side here, about halfway between midfield and the top of the 18-yard box on the right side. Shaw is going to send this one in. Hope packing the box. That one off the head of Perkins, but back outside. Bieri with a nice play to get that back out to Deshaw, and she'll try it again. Some space here. Kirk inside. Tough to see if she made contact with it or not. It appears as though she did, so that's going to be a goal kick rather than a corner. Almost a chance for Lady Dutch first opportunity at a corner kick, but out of bounds off of Nora Kirk, so goal kick coming here. Once again for Trine. Seen this over and over so far in the first half. Fazio goes up trying to get ahead on that one. She's surrounded by Trine defenders, and Hope boots this one in. Perkins looking to move forward. She heads this one into the box, and that one's scooped up by the Trine keeper, Skylar Reed. She's going to send a punt up along the left side here, and Hope there to cut it off. Bursma sends a header in. She looks to find Jipping, who's battling for the ball. That one lost to the Trine defense, and they look to counter. Trine trying to create some space, and that one wasn't corralled and almost given back to Perkins. She may have had an opportunity. Did she come up with that one? Bursma finds Bieri, and she makes a couple Trine defenders miss. Try sending one in. Perkins now on the inside, takes inside the box, but couldn't hold on to that one. Those Trine defenders just swarmed to any white jersey that tries finding its way inside the box, making it difficult for them to capitalize. Trine now finally sending one forward, looking to make some offense. Carly Osinski couldn't quite catch up to that one. Deshaw beats her to it, and she clears that one out of bounds. We'll have a throw here for the Thunder. Waiting to get this one in. Cassandra Ellsworth is going to have the honors to take this throw. She tries sending one up into the box, and Streak and Trine Thunder player couldn't quite get ahead on that. Almost a decent opportunity. But Perkins now with the ball around midfield. Tapped back to Fazio, who lets that one go through. A nice play by her. To Shaw now on the left side. Just short of midfield. She boots that one forward, and Kirk tries to control now and battling with a Trine defender. Things are getting a little aggressive. Looks like Kirk's going to be called with a foul here. Sliding in, getting a little too much leg, not enough ball on that challenge. Referee stopping the clock here, having a talk with Kirk, and Kirk not too excited to listen to what he had to say. I don't think she cared too much about what the official had to explain to her on that challenge attempt. Bieri sends this one forward now. Perkins not there for that one, however, and she is there on this pass attempt to no avail as this one's back to Trine. Hazlitt battling for this one, putting some pressure so far on that Trine defense. This ball booted directly off of Perkins. That's going to be a handball, nothing she could do about that one, just a little self-defense tactic there. Free kick now for Trine. Looks like they're going to try and send this one long. Nice kick there. Osinski, little space. She tries battling for it, but hopes defense there. In numbers. Trine now trying to make something happen with a possession on our offensive side of the field, but once again, hopes defense isn't even going to let them think about doing that. Kirk now trying to move along the left side, makes a defender miss, and she's bumped into from behind. A little contact, no call there. And play this one out. Hazlitt battling now and tried getting it forward. Perkins hustled for it. Cleared out by Trine. Really trying to get that ball into Perkins up front here to make something happen. Trine just playing such a defensive game. The game plan here so far, it seems just to keep hope off the board at any cost, even if that means remaining off the board themselves.
Substitutions in for the Flying Dutch. Number 5, Natalie Curry, and number 50, Allie Wittenbach. Allie was named MIAA Player of the Week this week, and number 9 for Trine, Kayla Case. Allie injected a great deal of offense last week, scoring 3 goals in 2 league matches. So she's been known to come off the bench and really give a scoring punch. So maybe she can help the Flying Dutch break through here in this scoreless first half.
Yeah, perhaps Allie can be the difference here for the Dutch. Quite a few goals on the season so far, and maybe she can be that spark that we need. Natalie Curry coming into the game. She's a quick midfielder with a good foot on her. Maybe that pair can come in and change the dynamic of this game a little bit. Look to see Curry scrapping around out there, see if she can send one forward, and maybe the Dutch can finally get that first goal here. We're under 14 minutes to go in the first half. Dutch have this one back into the defense. They're just going to send this one across the field where they have a little bit more space. Bieri now. Hope battling with Trine, trying to regain possession here. Trine just looking to hold on to that ball and send this one forward now. Hope's defense there again. And Bieri now, just before that ball rolls out of bounds, sends it forward. Hope along the far right side here. Perkins battling. To Shaw now with a lot of space in front of her. Trine's defense settling back in here, and she gets this one across to Bieri. Bieri taking her time. Tries to find chipping along the right side, and she sends this one in off the foot of a Trine defender. We'll have a corner here for the Dutch. This will be their first set corner of the game. Coming across the field to take the corner. Looks like they're going to trust Maria DeShaw with that one. Hope packing up the box here. We got Perkins and Jipping right inside the net there, along with Jennifer Thalen. And Allie Wittenbach right in there as well. Maybe this is her chance coming in the game. Be interesting to see if she can get a goal within her first couple minutes in. This ball is sent a little bit long. Kept in her bounds nicely. Perkins with an opportunity, but looks as though this one's going to be called out, and that's going to be a goal kick for Trine. Great opportunity there for Hope. Coming in now for the Thunder, we got a substitution, number 23, Mariah Fenimore, coming into the game. Great opportunity there. That corner was a little bit off the mark, sent a little long, just about out of bounds, but kept in bounds, and Perkins with a decent chance to get a foot on that one from only a few yards outside of the net. Referee called it out of bounds, however. Probably the right call. Nonetheless, some excitement there again for the Dutch. Hazlitt now sends this one out off a Trine foot, and Wittenbach gets this one in, but along the back line, tries sending the win. A great opportunity there, and Hope now just can't quite capitalize. Perkins tried sending it in there to find
Jipping was there. She was close, and the ball came out to Lindsey Beery, and then she put it on, but high. And so the Flying Dutch will look to keep that pressure on. Substitution number 8, Aaron Brophy, will come into the lineup and give Elizabeth Perkins, who's been working awfully hard up front, give her a breather here with 10:55 left in the first half.
Yeah, I can't imagine Perkins had a lot of gas left in the tank the way she was working up front trying to get the Dutch that first goal. Dutch looking to move the ball again. Curry tries sending that one forward off the mark, and Trine's going to try and go the other way, but that pass forward is out of bounds. Kayla Case couldn't get to that one in time, and just like that, Hope back with the ball. DeShaw sends one in. A nice pass there. Hope looking to make something happen. Curry now gets that one out to Hazlitt. She tries fake splitting the defenders, kicks it back out to Beery on the right side, who sends this one in, but that one's over everybody's head. Nobody home there for the Dutch. Another goal kick here for Trine. Hope with a couple nice touch passes there. Some good ball movement. Allie Wittenbach in there along with Curry and Hazlitt, moving the ball around nicely, but couldn't generate an opportunity there. And Curry came into the game only a few moments ago, gets that one out. She handles the ball quite a bit around the middle of the field. She's a quick midfielder for the Dutch, and Aaron Brophy sends that one back out to DeShaw.
Just not a lot of room. Obviously, with Trine packing it in, it really puts space at a premium. And Flying Dutch aren't far away and have created some chances, but they're going to have to adjust to dealing with probably a limited amount of space than they're used to.
Yeah, truly looking like Trine's running a 9-1 out there most of the time when Hope's looking to score. They have their one forward up around midfield, but everybody else is either in the box or within about 10 yards of it. Hope tries sending one in there, and an opportunity here. Brophy up front, and the goalie steps out and makes a great play there.
Nice job by Skylar Reed. Ball came in there, and it's so close. That's kind of the feeling. We talked about the repeat of things over and over again, and that's kind of the way the Flying Dutch have been. Just maybe a matter of a step away from getting a clear just dunk into the goal, but they keep the pressure up, and now Trine will have a goal kick.
It's only a matter of time with all the pressure Hope's been getting on that Trine defense that they would have a lapse, and they finally did. Brophy found herself with a great opportunity there, but fantastic play by Skylar Reed. She got huge in a hurry there and stepped out and forced that shot high. Brophy now with another opportunity. She's outside the box, takes it with the right foot, and didn't quite get all of that one, and this one rolls harmlessly back to Reed again, and she slows things down. She's going to let things move. She sends a long kick out. To no avail as Hope gets it directly back. Curry with a nice ball. She's got Wittenbach over here. Wittenbach battling with the defender. She sends this one in the box and cut off by Trine. Back to Wittenbach again. This time she misplayed it slightly, and great battle there. Marie DeShaw gets it in. Curry trying to battle and taken away by Trine. Straight back into the teeth of that Hope defense. DeShaw with a nice play just to get a foot on that one, but Trine now looking to bounce back. Walensky makes a defender miss there with a nice move, and Trine haven't moved a lot out of this box here on the right side, short of midfield. tough to generate opportunities for goals when you're not switching sides of the field occasionally and you're not trying to make some good passes. Trine just struggling to move the ball right now, and
I think trying to, after getting burned in the first half at their place, is trying to shrink this game down and make it maybe a second half game. Maybe they'll look to be a little bit more aggressive, but they've been certainly put the focus on trying to swarm the Flying Dutch.
yeah, Trine playing an extremely defensive game, and if playing a team as good as Hope, I think they'd see a 0-0 score at half as a win and some motivation to come back out and keep the game close. That's all they can do, and just hoping for maybe one of those weird little opportunities. Every once in a while the ball just bounces your way, and if that were the case for Trine and they were able to put one on the net at least, Hope struggling to score with Trine packing the defense in so much, like you said, trying to shrink the game, and it's worked so far. Still zeros as we approach 6 minutes to go in the first half here. Hope now is jipping with two Trine defenders around her. Trine battling, and they just send this one forward into the Hope defense. Oh, and almost a great opportunity for Trine there as that ball's sent in on a misplay. We've got an injured Trine player here. It looked as though on the missed opportunity, the misplayed ball by the Hope defender, she tried making a quick turn to play the ball and appeared as though she might have tweaked her knee.
Yeah, it just looked like she tried to make that turn. Suddenly she realized, hey, the ball's free, and she tried to make a move, and something happened. So the Hope training staff will attend to her while players take a breather, and clock is stopped with 5 minutes and 46 seconds left. Hope is gathering near the anchor at midfield, talking things over. Trine players coming to their bench, getting some water and chatting. And, as we were saying earlier, this is Trine is in a much improved situation than they were at home. Hope had scored those 2 goals in a 3-minute span midway through the first half down on September 13th down in Angola, Indiana. And after that, a 2-goal deficit in soccer is very difficult to overcome. So they've made a concerted effort and have executed very well, protecting Skylar Reed. She's made a couple saves when she's needed to, but for the most part, they've been able to just short-circuit either the Flying Dutch or make the ball, just be off. The pass, just that maybe a foot off or 6 inches off, or just be able to clear those opportunities. And so teams will get a little extra breather here as we treat the injured player. In other action, Hope Athletics tonight, the Hope volleyball team, #1 in the country, the only unbeaten team left in the country, is headed on the road to play Olivet in MIAA action. That match starts at 6:30, a little more than an hour from now, or actually 45 minutes, about 45 minutes or so. There will be live video streaming of that, so if you go to the volleyball schedule page on the Hope website, you can click and watch video provided by Olivet for that volleyball match. As the Flying Dutch look to go to 23-0 and keep their winning ways going. They're back home on Friday. Against Albion at 6:30, and then go on the road on Saturday down to Trine. The Trine player, trying to make out that number. She's up and walking under her own power.
Yeah, coming off the field, it's Kayla Case was the injured player. She was the only forward up for Trine, and thankfully walking off on her own feet here without any assistance from the Hope training staff. But even then, with the knees, they can be tricky. You never know. Hopefully she'll be okay, though.
Yeah, she didn't look happy, but she may be just as mad, hopefully, about, I was so close to getting an opportunity. Then hopefully her knee's all right, and we'll see her back out in the field. Checking in, I did not see. I know we have a Trine sub coming in, but I think they may have already substituted for their injured player. So we'll see on that. The play will start, looks like with a Trine throw-in.
Yeah, into the game now for Trine, number 17, Katie Nepper. She's up she's up at the forward spot now, following the injury for the Thunder. Hope now trying to rebound to Shaw. Gets the ball forward past midfield, and Wittenbach making a run up along the left side. She's able to control that one. Try sending this one in the box, but misplayed that one. That's going to scurry out of bounds out the back, and a substitution now. Trine looking to keep some fresh legs in throughout the half here as we approach 5 minutes. Summer Pattison coming into the game, number 5. She'll be replacing Mariah Fenimore, who came in middle of the first half. Now under 5 minutes to go as Trine takes the goal kick. Hazlitt there gets a head on it. Trine sends this one back. The defender's trying to get the ball forward and maybe find some offense and get something going right before the half here, but to Shaw now. Let's try sending this one all the way in long. Misplayed by a Trine defender, but Skylar Reed out there to corral that one. She's been big so far for the Thunder. This game could very easily be 1 or even 2-0 right now if it weren't for her superb play so far. Thunder send this one forward, and Hope defense going to get this one out safely, it looks like. Shaw finds Curry, short of midfield, back to Hazlitt now. She sends it out wide. Gary now on the right side. Brophy tries sending one forward, perhaps looking for Curry there, who had a back to a defender, but that one off the mark just a bit. Sent back deep into the Hope defense, and Hope now sends that one forward, and the ball out of bounds off a Trine defender, and Brophy now in the right corner and sends this one in, able to keep it in bounds, but nobody home for the Dutch. Wittenbach came in back on the far post, but that one was never going to make it through there. Low ground ball in, and Reed there to corral that one again. Approaching 3 minutes here in the half, still zeros. Dutch looking to push here. A goal before half would be huge, as it would force Trine to change their game plan to a very offensive one, down 1-0, the way that they've been so defensive in the first half, and no team wants to get away from their game plan, that's for sure. To Shaw now, sends that one in, cut off by the Trine defense. Bursma now with a ton of space. She's going to send this one in again. Brophy and Wittenbach were inside the box there, but couldn't get the ball to either of them. Trine defense there again. Bieri now working on a couple of Trine defenders as they play that nicely. This ball's sent across the field. Shaw, whole lot of space in front of her. She has some time to look. Brophy calling for it. She wants her to send one in, and she does. A great ball, and that one gets just past the head of Brophy. A great pass there. She just couldn't quite extend to get a head on that one. And a great chance there for Hope as Jipping tried coming in as well, but subbing into the game now for Trine, number 11, Amber Hooven coming in. Trine continuing to get those subs in, even with just 2 minutes to go in the half. Really, with their defensive strategy, it just seems apparent that they got to have fresh legs in there, so they have a lot of depth there on defense, and it's definitely showing. Their defense, just hasn't collapsed a whole lot, and a lot of that can be attributed to the fresh legs that they've got in the game. Minute and 40 to go now. Natalie calling her shot. Curry tries sending one into Wittenbach, but Trine probably noticing the finger point on the pass attempt and cuts that one off. Shaw now on the left side, and Trine cuts it off, and maybe Trine can get a chance to put a shot on goal here before the half. This ball sent forward and deflected directly at the Hope defense there. Bieri controls now right around the anchor, and she sends this one forward. Long attempt. Brophy was coming in, however, and Trine defense forced to clear this one out. We're under a minute now, and that ball's going to roll out of bounds. One more chance perhaps for Hope here as they throw this one in quickly. Bieri just lobs one into the middle of the box. Wittenbach looking to make something happen. She's got one-on-one. Trine able to get a head on it, but Wittenbach gets it back out to Shaw, who sends one in the box. She has a rip from outside the box. At first thought she was sending one in for a teammate, but had to go there and put a shot on net, but not a difficult save for Skylar Reed. She was there to grab it. Good location. She went upper left on that one, but just too long of a shot for Reed to be caught off guard. She had time to get in position for that one. 20 seconds to go here. Time winding down in the first half, and Hazlitt sends it forward. Hope's going to have to hurry to get another shot attempt here, and Shaw does try sending it forward, but Trine gets forward. That one's going to be a handball, and Hope gets it back. They try sending one quickly into the box. Shaw did all she could to just get that ball somewhere near the net, but not enough time, and that's going to do it for the first half. The score, Hope 0, Trine 0. Trine's defense holding up strong so far. Hope with a couple of solid opportunities haven't been able to capitalize, and Trine clearly staying to that game plan. It doesn't appear as though they're too upset with the 0-0 score at halftime. They're going to
No, absolutely not. For them, I mean, you got to feel positive. Last time they were down 2-zip and ended up losing 3-zip, and they're still in the game. And Flying Dutch obviously lamenting some missed opportunities, but I think should feel good about the pressure they're creating, even though Trine has been packing it in and really limiting the amount of space that the Flying Dutch's talented forwards have to work. But we will see how the Flying Dutch, what they talk about at halftime, and if there's any adjustments they decide to make, and see with Trine as well. As we go in, we'll have a 15-minute halftime here. We'll update a couple scores here, and then we'll take a break and be back for the start of the kickoff. Adrian and Albion are tied 1-1 going into overtime. Another tie score is right now between St. Mary's and Alma. Those two teams are tied 2-2 late in the second half. And then Kalamazoo has a late 1-0 lead against Olivet. Less than inside of 4 minutes there in that match, so we may have a final very soon. First half, 4 shots on goal for the Flying Dutch, 2 by Aaron Brophy, 1 by Maria DeShaw, and 1 by Sarah Fazio. Total of 5 shots. Lindsay Berry has 1 as well. I hope goalie Kat Dixon has not had to make a save in 45 minutes of action, while her counterpart Skylar Reed has 4 saves. Both teams have 3 fouls. Hope has had 1 corner kick. And we will head here to halftime. Take a little bit of break for calling action. Appreciate you listening to Hope College Athletics and Hope College Women's Soccer today. We will be back in about 8 minutes. Welcome back to Van Andel Soccer Stadium. This is Sports Information Director Alan Babbitt here with Hope student Blaine Wierzbicki helping me on the call with this women's soccer match. Scoreless at halftime, 0-0. 3-0 was the first matchup with Hope and Trine that Trine won on September 13th. But Flying Dutch have had trouble cracking that Trine defense. Trine has packed it back in, really trying to limit space for Hope's forwards and midfielders to move, but Hope has been able to generate some chances. 5 shots total, 4 shots on goal, and come close a couple times to getting on the board and taking the lead, but it's 0-0 here. 3 minutes before the second half begins. In the span of our break, we've had a couple finals pop up in MIAA action. St. Mary's has defeated Alma College 3-2 on a second half goal to give the Bells the victory. And then Kalamazoo College, which is tied for second in the MIAA standings, defeated Olivet 1-0 on the road. So I believe, I'll double check that here while we're looking, but I believe that gives, get this called up here on this second. So Alma and Kalamazoo came in today tied for second place, but after that victory, that'll give Kalamazoo sole possession of second place behind Hope. In the other MIAA action, it's tied 1-1 between Adrian and Albion, and those teams are in overtime. But 2 minutes here left in halftime as the Hope players are on the field warming up. Kat Dixon taking some dives. She hasn't been tested much, so good for her to make sure she's loose and ready if Trine is able to break through and change their style for a second or get a break. But so far we've been scoreless. We're waiting for Trine to come back on the field. Their goalies have been on the field. To see here if we got a change in goal for the Thunder or not. A different goalie warming up for the Thunder, but we'll see as they now exit the locker room. And a little over a minute left here in this halftime break. Again, Flying Dutch lead the MIAA, looking to win again and up their league record to 10-1. Flying Dutch are 10-3 overall. Just a terrific start. Happy to be back home. 5 straight road matches, just an unusual thing, especially in league play. Normally you get alternating home and away, maybe one or maybe it's 2 matches on the road in a row, but rarely 5. Not too bad of a trips, but still it's much better to have an opportunity to be at home in this beautiful complex at Van Andel Soccer Stadium. And teams are heading back out onto the field. Trine players are getting warmed up. Again, Trine in their blue shorts and blue and yellow shirts, gold shirts perhaps, with stripes running up and down their jersey with white numbers on the back. And it looks like we will have a new goalie in there for the Thunder. Christina Lachik is taking over in goal. Skylar Reed wears number 00 when she's in goal. She's done a good job, made 4 saves. But she will look out for her wearing number 10. Yep, there she is, number 10. Maybe an adjustment. Don't know, have not seen. Have to look for number 9 for Trine. He went out with the injury. Kayla Case. This may be a reaction to that. And Skylar, a versatile player, can play in goal, and looks like she'll be up front as trying to maybe make some adjustments here to try to generate some offense and react to their injury. Flying Dutch will kick off. Elizabeth Perkins and Lindsay Beery are in the center waiting for the official's call, and we will turn it back to Blaine Wierzbicki for this second half.
Hope getting things started off early here. They're just going to send one long, roll all the way inside the box, and a misplay from the goalie there. Hope has an opportunity and sends this one in, but no angle on that shot. And an early chance there. Aaron Jipping able to beat the Trine goalie on that long send, and looked like that was the idea all along, and she just hustled into the box and misplay from the Trine goalie as it rolled right through her legs, but Jipping without the angle on the shot. She was right along the back line there. Nobody else coming in for Hope. Perhaps they could have ended up with a goal right off the bat here if somebody else would have been there to help. interesting change seeing the goalie being switched here for Trine. Skylar Reed played such a fantastic first half, keeping Hope off the board. They definitely had an opportunity to score at least one or maybe even 2 or 3 goals in the first half. But as Alan said, perhaps Kayla Case's injury playing a role in that decision. Reed, undoubtedly a talented soccer player, looking to perhaps generate some offensive power for Trine. She's playing forward. She's right outside the box for this throw in here. Trine on the throw, and that one rolls right out of bounds, and they're going to give that ball back to Hope. Gary sends one forward here. Fazio's just going to let this one go forward, and Aaron Jipping coming hard at this one again, and Trine just going to have to clear this one out of bounds to avoid the near tragedy that happened to start off the half, and Hope quickly gets that throw in. Bieri finds Perkins. She's inside the box, and she tries sending this one in, but misplayed that one a bit, and that one goes high over the net and out. This one's going to be a goal kick for the Thunder. And taking their time getting this one set up. Trine awaiting the kick here. This one's sent forward on a line a little bit short, and ball sent into the box. Hope of the chance here as Perkins comes flying in. She's knocked down in the box. A lot of contact on both sides. There'll be no call as Trine is lucky to get that one out of the box without any damage. Hope back now. Fazio tries touching this one back into Hazlitt. Didn't quite get enough on it, but Hazlitt recovers it. Nora Kirk now along the left side. She's just going to race into the corner with this one. Tries taking it as far as she can before attempting a cross, and that one's off the leg of a Trine defender. Hope with the corner now. Maria Deshaw going to take this one. Deshaw from the right side here. And take this one with her right foot, sending it in. And Hope with a chance. 3 white jerseys in the box right around the ball there, but Trine defense able to hold off just enough and knock that one out of bounds. It's off one of the Hope forwards up in the box there. Tough to say exactly who, but regardless, it'll be a goal kick for Trine. Trine lining up for another free kick here. Hope putting on a lot of pressure here to start. Looks like they may have changed the game plan up a little bit from the first half, and they're maintaining the aggressiveness. Once again, on the offensive, Trine now sends one forward, and there's Skylar Reed getting a touch, her first time out of the goal.
Nice swipe there by Jen Thalen to get the Flying Dutch an opportunity.
Perkins now inside the box along the left side, and that one just cleared out of bounds by a Trine defender. They're going to concede a corner. Again, it'll be Deshaw coming out to take it on the far side. She'll line this one up and take it with the right foot. Dutch pack in the box in here. Kirk and Perkins, amongst others. Fazio just outside the box, looking to perhaps make a run on the kick to the far post, and she does. But that ball's up a little long, and a head attempt here. Another chance there for Hope as that one's sent in front. Bieri tried sliding in and sweeping one into the net, but Trine defense in the right position along with the goalie, Kristina Veljovic. And Hope now tries sending this one in towards the goal, but that one goes out of bounds. Goal kick here for the Thunder. Through the first 5 minutes of this second half. This half looking very similar to the first half. Trine just trying to keep that defense going. And now out near midfield, Trine with the ball. Skylar Reed sends it forward. Her pass is a little too heavy off the mark. Perkins slips through. This one gets through the Trine defense, but they're able to recover and send that one out of bounds. A miscue finally from that Trine back line as they let Perkins slide through, and the ball came with her there. It'll be a corner again for Hope on the near side this time. Deshaw will take it again. Hope packing the box in here. Several players lining up along the far post. They're going to let DeShaw take a boot on this one. Kirk and Perkins again. Fazio once again lines up just outside the box. Jennifer Thalen in there amongst other Dutch ladies. That ball in nicely and a great header attempt, but a great save from goalkeeper Kristina Veljovic there. A fantastic opportunity for the Dutch there. Header inside the 6, and Veljovic in a great spot. Another chance here. Perfect ball sent in. Perkins got the head on it, but didn't get any drive towards the net, and that ball slips right out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for Trine.
So close. You just feel like the Flying Dutch are just right on the verge of being able to, break through and get a goal. So keep this pressure up, and hopefully this will be able to wear down the Thunder. They're not that far away. Just I think one firm foot or head on a ball, and it could be a much different game.
Yeah, that one's about as good of an opportunity as you're going to get right there. A great header, and didn't quite get a lot of drive on that one, but still a great shot on goal. It just goalkeeper right in the way and barely punched that one out. She was hanging on to the bar there, leaning on the post as she was barely able to keep that one out. Trine now kicks back a Hope forward throw attempt and looking to make a move down the sideline here. Skylar Reed battling with Fazio, and Fazio wins that one, and she's looking to make a move on Reed, gets it out to the middle of the field for Hazlitt. Hazlitt now kicks that one out wide. It's to Shaw. She's got some space in front of her, and when she gets that, she likes to send it in, looking for Perkins as usual, but trying defense on the mark there, and this one rattling around on top of the box. Some dangerous situations here so far for the Thunder. Hope doing their best to stay aggressive as they try and send this one right back in. Perkins has a defender on her back, and good positioning there. Trine sends a header back in, and they're forced to try and clear that one out. A high kick almost out near midfield, and Fazio's going to let that one bounce and ends up off the foot of Perkins. Bieri sends one in long here. Nora Kirk comes from the far side of the box, but athletic play there from a Trine defender. She kicks a leg back and keeps that one out. That's going to be a throw-in for the Dutch. DeShaw gets this one in bounds. Kirk, great positioning on her defender. She tries sending one in, but couldn't quite get around on this one. Didn't find its way into the box. Hope maintains possession. Nice move there. Bursma makes a couple defenders miss, and off the leg of a Trine defender now. Hazlitt gets it out wide. Bieri finds Fazio, who looked to make a nice touch pass on the fly, but cut off by the Trine defense. Hope quickly throws this one in, and Fazio with the ball again. Back out to Bursma. Trine leaving those Hope midfielders with space, really letting them send these balls in. A chance here. Hazlitt on top of the box. She gets it out to Bieri, who looks to send one back in, and shot attempt here, and that one's sent wide. A wide open shot attempt there just outside the 6. Jipping had a great look there. Doesn't get much better than that.
No, it really doesn't. She had it, just turned just a little too much, and then fell down after getting leaned on by the defender. So close for the Flying Dutch. Yeah, this game, the shots on goal say 5-0. It almost feels like it could be a 5-0 game, but the Thunder have been able to keep Hope off the board, and they will clear it out now with this kick.
Not to overlook the hustle of the Trine defense there, making it a tougher shot than it may have appeared, but you get an opportunity like that, you want to see that one go in. Bieri perhaps with a chance here outside the box. She sends a header softly over her shoulder, and that one's picked up on one hop. Veljovic there played solid so far in the net after not playing at all in the first half. Trine sends this one forward, and Skylar Reed's been up there at the forefront of the offense, if you can call it that, for Trine so far, really just looking to keep this powerful Dutch offense off the board, and Bieri now being challenged by Reed, and she tries coming forward to take the pass, and they're not on the same page there. Ball back to Bieri now, who tries sending forward for Jipping, but her pass attempt has a little bit too much on it. That one's going to roll harmlessly out of bounds, and that'll be a goal kick for the Thunder, but not before substitution number 7, Carly Osinski, coming into the game. Osinski tried generating a little bit of offense in the first half for the Thunder. To no avail, this Hope defense has been just so strong, try after try for the Thunder, and perhaps Osinski can get something going a little more than they did in the first half. We're just awaiting the Trine sub off the field. The referee blows the whistle, and we'll have our goal kick. A low line drive. That one missed a little bit there. Hope almost with a chance. Trine recovers. Bursma now sends a header towards the middle of the field. Nobody there for the Dutch, but Hope still battling. Thalen now gets it out to Hazlitt. She tries switching this one all the way across to Kirk, but Trine defense ready for that. Osinski, cut that one off nicely, and Trine looking to make a move along the right sideline here, and they finally have some ball movement. Just about the first time in the half they've had the ball on their offensive side of the field, and Justice quickly out of bounds, and the ball will be back to Hope. Shaw takes the throw and gets that one into Kirk, who heads one forward. That was their only opportunity there. That throw a little high. Fazio with the challenge, but she's going to be called for the foul here, and that's going to be a free kick for Trine. Trine, maybe a chance to send one in here. This would be the first time that they'd have the ball inside the box in this half. One of the few times this game that they've had a look on offense. Setting up for the long free kick here. They try sending in, but that ball doesn't even make it into the box, and Fazio along with Bieri able to get that one out. This ball's sent back in, but harmlessly, and Kat Dixon there to scoop it up, and she sends it back out. That ball rolls out of bounds. Kirk couldn't quite handle that. Trying now with the throw right at midfield. 32 and a half here to go in the second half. Still knotted up, 0-0. Neither team been able to put one in the net, although Hope clearly dominating the time of possession and shots on goal. Trine, slow pass, almost got caught being a little lazy there. Hope getting a bit aggressive on the offensive side. That ball's going to go out of bounds. Off of Skylar Reed, and that's going to be a throw for the Lady Dutch. Eddie Bursma gets that one in quickly for Bieri, but she can't quite get the touch on that one. Tried corralling that one in off the chest. Bounced over her shoulder, and Trine now looking to counter. But Osinski not able to catch up to that long pass attempt, and back in for Trine again, but Hope's defense stepping up as it has so far. Fazio looking to counter, but that long pass attempt just outside of the outstretched leg. And looks like we'll have a substitution here. Coming into the game for the Thunder, Jamie Patterson came in as a substitute in the first half. Got some solid minutes in. She looks to get a few more in here. She'll be coming into the game for Amber Hooven. Hooven getting a breather now, and Trine and Hope battling for that ball right around the midfield. Anchor Bieri comes out with it. She takes it just past midfield. Tries sending one in long. Off a leg of Perkins, and that one's right back to the Trine defense. Really not on the same page there. She couldn't quite handle that one. Sun's starting to peer back onto the south side of the field here, and we're about approaching 30 minutes here. And that ball cut off by Fazio, and Trine forced to just send that one out of bounds. We're going to have a throw in here for the Dutch. Nora Kirk going to toss this one in as quick as she can. Perkins tries controlling that one. She sends it up here. Hazlitt now with a pretty decent look. She takes a rip with the left foot. Couldn't quite get it on the net. Sends that one wide to the right. We're going to have another goal kick here for the Thunder. Not a bad look there. Hope moving the ball nicely. And Hazlitt had a look, but outside the box, a long shot there. Not enough drive on that to get it by the Trine goalie. And another goal kick here. Trine taking their time, letting this one get set up. They're in no hurry to get the ball back to Hope, but they do quickly. That ball rolls out of bounds. We're going to have a throw in here. Bursma taking this one. She tosses it forward. Fazio trapped off the chest, and she turns and boots that one high into the air. Perkins and Bieri were there, but so was a Trine defender. That one's sent out of bounds. Hope with another throw here. Bursma will do it again. Bursma gets this one forward, looking for Perkins. Trine defense there again. That one, Fazio battling, gets forward to Perkins, who has a defender in front of her, looking to make a move. She's outside the box, middle of the field. She's going to send that one out to Bieri. Trine defense ready for that. They send that one out of bounds, thrown in quickly by Bieri, and Perkins hustling hard to make an opening here inside the box, and that ball rolling around. Fazio with a look. She gets a leg on it, but sandwiched by a couple Trine defenders. Couldn't quite get anything on that shot attempt. never cleanly got that one off the foot, and that one rolls harmlessly into Veljovic's hands. She boots this one deep, just past top of the anchor there, and rolling back into Hope, the feet of the Hope offense, and Perkins gets ahead on that one, but she can only send it into the corner, and Trine tries clearing this one out. Bursma's there for that one. She's got some space in front of her. Makes Trine defender miss. She sends this one into the box. Fazio streaking, but Trine defender in the right position. Fazio tries to turn. She didn't really have the angle for that shot. Trine defender in the way. Ready to deflect that one. Hope getting some pressure on the Thunder now. You can almost feel a goal coming on pretty soon here. So Nora Kirk's going to let that ball roll along out of bounds, and that's going to be a throw-in, I believe, for the Dutch. It will be.
Kind of explaining to everybody, you got 10 Trine people around, including the goalie back in near the goal box, and then Skylar Reed's the only one out near the anchor. So they're just really staying back and trying to pressure the Flying Dutch.
Tripped up there. It looks as though we'll probably have a Trine foul here just outside of the box on the far side. And we will, so that'll set up a free kick. Got pretty much a free kick here for the Dutch, a little bit closer this time. Perhaps an opportunity to get a little something, a little air on this ball. Hope sends this one in. A low liner, though, out in front of everyone. Nice play there. Veljovic comes out and corrals that one before anyone from Hope can get a head or a foot on that one. Veljovic is just going to punt this one long, and that one rolls out towards the right side off of one hop, battling around and comes up with it. Maria DeShaw is battling with that ball, and it's going to go out of bounds off a Trine foot and throw into Hope as they try and get that one down the sideline. Perkins back to Fazio. Fazio is just going to boot this one in. It looks like Veljovic is going to be able to snag this one easily.
It has to be difficult for the Flying Dutch to remain patient when there's so many people around, and you almost feel like even if somebody's not there, that someone's going to be closing in on you. So key for them, even as clock winds down, to just stay patient and find that right opportunity to get one goal. Really, it looks like it's going to be a one-goal match is all you need.
Yeah, if the Dutch are able to capitalize on any one of these opportunities, it would appear as though that would be the one that would clinch the game. Trine would certainly be forced to change the game plan if that were the case, but now Trine starting to come up on the offensive and actually changing up a little bit here. Decent look there, but Hope's defense there. It's hard to wonder if Hope's back line would be falling asleep since they haven't had a whole lot of action this game, but they're prepared and ready on that one as Hope coming back with a chance here. Perkins has the ball outside the box. Defender on her back. Makes one miss, but another defender there in the way. As Alan said, just so hard to make something work when you have so many defenders, but back again on top of the box. She finds Bieri, who tries chipping one in, but didn't get the angle on that one. She couldn't quite turn enough. That would have been a real tough shot attempt to get on the net, and she sends that one out of bounds. Another goal kick here for Trine. Veljovic is just going to hand this one off to Sydney Reichenbaugh, who's going to take the goal kick as she has throughout this game. Approaching 25 minutes here in the second half. And Hope looks like they're going to try and get some fresh legs in, and next opportunity, along with Trine, we've got some substitutes lining up to come into the game. Bieri boots this one back to Hazlitt, who has a defender on the left, but then goes left and makes her miss. She's just outside the box. She's going to send it out wide to Nora Kirk. Kirk now looking into the box, perhaps going to send one in. She does. It's a low-line drive that's cut off by the Trine defense. Didn't quite get enough air on that one to generate a good opportunity, but that ball given right back to Kirk off a Trine foot. And she sends this one in again, and Veljovic there again with a great play, diving out forward off of one hop to make that stop. Aaron Jipping was coming in, far post, trying to make something happen. Had a defender beat, but good goalkeeping so far by Veljovic as Trine proving that they have a lot of great depth on that team. A couple solid goalies, and Skylar Reed trying to wreak a little bit of havoc here, maybe generate some offense, but there are just too many white jerseys back there for Hope. Trine doesn't have enough up on offense to compete. Outside now, Maria DeShaw going to send one in long, as she does a lot. Look for perhaps Perkins or maybe even Jipping there. And Fazio now with the left foot tries sending one inside the box, but straight at a Trine defender. Looks like perhaps Maria DeShaw have a go again, but instead she sends it short to Fazio. Vieri now on the right side. She looks ahead. Perkins with a defender to her back on top of the box again, and Fazio now. Hazlitt. Out wide to Nora Kirk, but that one's just off the mark. She was looking to send Kirk in the corner, perhaps for a cross, but Kirk wasn't on the same page. She wasn't moving at the time of the pass. No chance to catch up. Substitutions now for the Dutchman coming into the game. We've got number 5, Natalie Curry, number 8, Erin Brophy, and number 15, Allie Wittenbach.
Just inside 24 minutes left in this second half. Scoreless here, and the Trine is kick the ball out after their goal kick.
Hope sends this one back in along the right side. Chipping tries hustling for that one, but can't catch up to it. That ball bouncing out of bounds, and Trine now with the throw in dangerous territory here is Hope bringing up a few extra troops here, and nice pass there from Fazio, who gets it inside to Curry, who has some space on top of the box here. Trine's defense does collapse and recover. Some fancy footwork. She gets it into Hazlitt. Hope just flirting with the top of that 18-yard box, but Hazlitt sagging back with 6 defenders at times. This ball inside to Jipping with a look on the right side. She sends this one in looking for Brophy, who was inside the 6 box with a defender on her back. Nice play there. Trisha King in the right place on defense for the Thunder, and this is going to be a corner now for the Dutch.
Another great opportunity here. So tough to crack. They have 6 players right on that goal line as Hope tries to enter, but a corner kick here and maybe generate a scoring chance.
Lining up for the corner now, as usual, Maria DeShaw. She's taking this one with the right foot. She sends it in towards back post. Pile of people and knocking her own player into the net, but keeping the ball out. Beljovic able to stop another opportunity there for the Dutch. Hard to say who got ahead on that ball, whether it was even a Dutch forward or perhaps even the defender for Trine. That ball ended up on its way towards the goal. Either way, and Beljovic with another great stop. Wittenbach now hustling, ball rolling towards the corner, and she's able to keep it in, but tries sending in the cross and can't quite get around on it. She sends that one out of bounds. Another goal kick here. For the Thunder, it looks like Sydney Reichenbaugh will take this one. Trine liking that defender, Sydney Reichenbaugh, to take that goal kick. Their goalies haven't taken any goal kick since the very first one of the game. Reichenbaugh sends this one on a line, and Fazio gets ahead on it to cut it off. Jipping sends that one in. Brophy now with a nice header. She finds Curry on top of the box, and Curry sends this one to the front side of a defender, and Abby Wittenbach in the right spot. She's going to send one in from the right side here. Brophy tries getting a header on it. That one gets over to the other side of the box now, and Jipping tries sending one back in, trying to defend her right on her back on the turn. However, that's going to be another corner.
6th corner of the match so far for the Flying Dutch, none for the Thunder. So another opportunity for a set play. You almost feel like this is the kind of play that's going to be needed to crack this well-playing Trine defense.
Yeah, Hope able to pack the box here on the set play. Hopefully DeShaw can get a nice ball in, and this one's lofted up high, and goalie comes out. Nobody in the net, but Hope can't quite get a foot or a head on that one as it's sent in. Just a high lob in there, left that one up in the air, and really tempted Beljovic to come out on that one. And too much of a crowd there. She tried coming out and drive it, couldn't make the play. Hope with another good opportunity, but just couldn't get anyone in position for a good shot on goal. Jipping now outside the box on the left side is going to send this one back out for Hazlitt. Bursma now. Kirk's going to send this one in long. Fazio and Brophy were there right around the PK mark, but that one couldn't be corralled by any of the Dutch, and this one's sent back out again. Trine looking to get a little bit of offense going here now. Hope defense in the right spot, but a mistake there, given right back to Trine. This one's sent forward, and actually an opportunity here for Trine outside the box. Reed with a shot opportunity. She's taken down, and no call there. Fortunate for Hope after that miscue. Skylar Reed proving so far that she's a very talented soccer player. Many facets of the game, and she had a chance there, but Hope's defense collapsing nicely. Didn't let her get the shot on goal. Trine with their first real possession time of the half over here on the offensive side of midfield even. Trying to keep the ball over there, but Hope defense just overpowering. It seems like they have a 4-on-1 every time, try and get something on that side of the field. Brophy hustling for the ball now. Trine defender able to get that one out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in here. Looks like they're going to let Jipping come up and take this one. Looks for Brophy, but Trine defense right in front, ready to go. Bursma now with all the space in the world here. Lets her line up to send one in the box, but she didn't get enough on that one. Didn't find its way in. She was looking for Wittenbach on the far side there. Wittenbach now again. Now to Curry. Nice touch. Makes the defender miss, and Hope slowing it down here, looking for a good opportunity. That one sent all the way in. Brophy couldn't quite soften the touch and keep that one under her feet. That one back out, and Hope looking to start something back up again here to Shaw with some space on the left side. She sends this one forward, and nobody home for the Dutch, and that one back out again. And
we just passed the 18-minute mark here, left in the second half. Get some more substitutes. Lindsay Beery for Hope and Elizabeth Perkins for Hope. And then also Trine's Gabrielle Gilliard will be coming in at the next break.
Yep, and before they can get those fresh legs in, Hope looking to perhaps someone in long, but instead Shaw keeps this one short. Fazio sizes up the defense and sends it out wide for Bursma, who has some space. Finds Brophy, good positioning there. If she could have gotten a touch turn, perhaps an opportunity to make a move towards the goal. Here she does again. She's just battling one-on-one with the defender. And nice header there for Jipping to keep it alive from going out of bounds there. And some contact there. Looks like Brophy might have gotten dragged on the sleeve a little bit. So they're going to award a free kick here. Another great opportunity coming up for the Dutch. They're diagonally just outside of the top right corner of the box. Less than 10 yards away from that corner. Hope lining up, packing it in along the far post. Fazio right around that PK mark. Jipping, Brophy, Wittenbach, amongst others, lining up for an opportunity here, just waiting to make a run. That ball sent it nicely. Fazio with a look and just past the outreached head. Just couldn't quite find a way to get ahead on that one. Another fantastic opportunity. And Fazio had a run on her defender one-on-one. Really just not a very good defensive setup there for Trine. And that ball's back another 6 inches, and we got a 1-0 ball game.
So close. Got to be frustrating, but the Flying Dutch are doing a good job keeping the pressure on and creating those opportunities and just counting on that one of these times they'll be able to convert.
Hope not able to keep this one in bounds. Referee will award the possession to Trine. We got the substitutions, the aforementioned substitutions that Alan mentioned earlier. Coming into the game, Bieri and Perkins. A couple of Hope's leading scorers back into the game now. Looks like they'll hang around for the final stretch to get things going in here. Now for the Thunder, Gabrielle Gilliard. And also coming in, Katie Wilson for the Thunder. Reed's going to get her first break of the game after playing keeper the whole first half, starting out at forward this half. Well-deserved breather for her, no doubt. Run out of gas there. Ball inbounds now. Wittenbach's battling, and she gets that one back nicely for Bursma. Sends that one in. Hazlitt now, who gets it out wide. Just Shaw sizing up the defense. She sends one in here.
Oh.
And Perkins collides with the goalie. That ball coming in. Veljovic laying down there. After the collision, Perkins a little shaken up, but she's on her feet. Just poor timing there. That ball came in at the exact same time. Both players went for the ball heavily. Perkins saw the opportunity, but Veljovic took it to herself to try and come out and prevent that from happening, and just very unfortunate timing as they collide.
Stoppage here with 15 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in this match. Yeah, just 2 players going for a ball, and it looks like Lisbeth's all right. She was limping a little bit on her right side. I think that's where she kind of collided with the goalie. Hopefully the Trine goalkeeper is as well oh well, she's played a great second half since coming in, so that the Thunder could put Skylar Reed on their front row. And this, again, a great defensive effort. The Flying Dutch came into this match having scored 9 goals in their last 3 games, but their last loss on September 30th down at Kalamazoo, they were shut out 1-0, but been pretty consistent. 2 goals, 3 goals this season, en route to an MIAA leading 25 goals. So, and they've certainly had the chances, just a matter of inches on a couple different plays, maybe several to be. It certainly felt like that, but the Thunder have not. The Thunder have bent a few times, but not broken, and so now we see the Trine goalie on her feet, and it looks like she's going to stay in the match, which is a good sign.
Yeah, Veljovic back on her feet there. I think she may have just had the wind knocked out of her. She seems to be all right, back on her feet now. And we'll be back and going here as soon as we can get the training staff off the field. We get that whistle from the referee, who will have a word with a few players as we get things set up. Refereeing the ball in the referee's hands here, and he's walking it out to where he'd like to place it for this free kick, and ball will be placed as soon as the referee is ready to get things going here. He's going to set it down and drop down for a little face-off here.
Don't see that very often.
Don't see that very often on the pitch. Looked like we had a hockey game there for a second, and Trine wins the face-off, if you will, but Brophy back to help out that Hope defense, and Trine perhaps looking to get a little aggressive here, and in the last 20 minutes of the game they have been a bit more. Maybe that was the game plan all along, to hold Hope off for as long as possible and then try and make something happen. Under 15 minutes here, and a throw in right at midfield.
Or actually a foul.
Actually,
yep.
We have a foul here before that one went out of bounds, so it's going to be a free kick. Sydney Reichenbaugh going to take this one. Reichenbaugh with a big leg takes all the goal kicks for the Thunder. She sends this one in on a line long, but Hope defense ready for that one as they clear this one out. Perkins around midfield gets this one out to Bieri now. Sends it all the way over, and just like that, Hope making a move along the left side. Wittenbach now looking to beat a defender with her speed, and a 2-on-1 in there, though, and not much she can do about that. She's battling, though, making her case. Trine looks to send this one forward, and nice defense there for Hope, and Bieri gets it over to Curry. Sends it in for Brophy, and Brophy steps inside a defender, and that one's knocked out. Curry there on the rebound, and perhaps looking to send one in here. Bieri was streaking across just inside the box, trying to call for it, but after that one's sent back, Bieri the last one back, and she'll be offsides behind the Trine defense, so they will have a free kick. Reichenbaugh will take this one again. Reichenbaugh lines this one up and sends it forward. Bieri puts this one straight up in the air, and Trine and Hope battling for it. Perkins is getting in there a lot. She really battles up front there. Perkins now with an opportunity. That one gets through. She's just inside the top of the box. Has a go with the left foot. Diving stop there. Veljovic on the money again. Great positioning so far. She's really made an impact on this game in the second half here. Both Trine goalies proving that they've got what it takes to keep Hope off the board, and still 0-0 here.
Yeah, I think 2 Trine defenders, Natalie Siegel and Tricia King, took the worst of that as they tried to close on Elizabeth Perkins. A great left-footed shot, a lot harder shot Elizabeth was able to get than I thought, and made a diving save. But here we have a goal kick for the Flying Dutch. A corner kick.
Corner coming in and a little off the mark. That one lands on top of the net. No opportunity for the Dutch. Tough shot for Perkins, but she was able to get a good leg on it with the left foot, hooked it just inside the post. Coming back into the game now for Trine, Skylar Reed's going to have another chance to generate some offense as she comes into the game. Coming in with her, number 22, Erica Hoot.
Yeah, that would have been a goal had been not for that diving save from a goalie who just had the wind knocked out of her a few minutes ago. So great job there making that save to keep Hope off the board.
Bursman now, the Had her a little too strong. Ball finds its way back to her, however, and Hope's going to slow it down. They're around midfield here. Shaw rifles this one forward. Wittenbach is going to hustle for this one, see if she can keep it in bounds, but she won't be able to. Trine defense gave on it, but Allie Wittenbach certainly didn't. That one rolls harmlessly out of bounds, and it's going to be yet another goal kick for Trine. I don't have the stat on me, but I got to imagine they're well into the double digits on these goal kicks so far today. Here we go again, Reichenbaugh. From the right side of the 6 here now, she sends this one out wide, and Trine tries keeping it in bounds, and they do here. Send this one forward, and Skylar Reed looking to have a go here. She's fresh off the bench here, so she's got fresh legs coming into the game.
Nice job by Jennifer Thalen. The Hope's defense has been, ready when the ball has come forward. They've been able to clear it out quickly and get the ball back for the Flying Dutch offense to try to generate something.
This ball into the top of the box here, and Curry had a little bit of a chance, but didn't get a great touch on it. That ball was bouncing all over the place. Beery sends this one in now. Trine defense clears it, sends it up high. Not too far out of the box, though, and Hazlitt has a chance. She sends it in with the left foot, but that one gets through everybody, and Trine defense on it now. They're forced to send that one out. This is going to be another throw in here. Hope gets it in quickly, and Perkins just outside the box on the right side. Sizing up her defender. Trying to work to her left. It's really all the defense is giving her, and Bursma with a nice cutback, making a defender miss. She does it again. Trine defense holding as they now have 7 players lined up along the box, making things near impossible for Hope to get something going. And Wittenbach sends one in here, trying to find Perkins. This one almost cleared out, and the Trine defender hustled to keep it from being a corner. She boots it right off Wittenbach. That one goes out of bounds, and yet another goal kick.
9:45 left. Inside 10 minutes here left in this second half. A possibility of overtime unless somebody's able to break through.
Hope under 10 minutes here, still just looking to get that first goal across, so they'll get a couple of their leading scorers into the game as soon as they can. Fazio lining up along with Kirk and Jipping, getting ready to come into the game, approaching 9 minutes, and Trine now with the possession over on their side, looking to make something happen, but as we've continued to say all day so far today, Hope's defense just ready whenever Trine looks to make something happen on offense. Quick throw chance here, but they won't get it as ref will allow the subs to come in. Fazio, Kirk, and Jipping coming in. Brophy, Curry, and Wittenbach will be coming out in place of them. And they're in and ready to go. Beery throws and just over the head of Jipping there, and this one rattling around. Beery's going to try and put a foot on this one, but sends it high into the air, just outside the box, and ball just rolling around, nobody able to maintain possession. Hope hasn't gotten an opportunity over here yet. That one out of bounds again. Hope's going to have another throw in. Aaron Jipping now. Perkins with the defender on her back. 2 defenders on her back, rather, and she's able to create a little bit of space here. Fazio tries clearing out for her, but perhaps Perkins thought she was going to make a run. That ball out of bounds again. Chipping now outside the box on the left side. She's going to send it in with the left foot. Looking for Kirk, who had a foot on it. Great chance one time there, but couldn't put it on the net. Making a nice play again. Veljovic stepping out and preventing Kirk from gaining possession of that ball. This will be another goal kick for Trine. And before that, we'll have another substitution. Number 11, Amber Hooven, coming into the game for the Thunder.
Substitute for Trine, number 11, Amber Hooven.
Another goal kick being set up here for Trine. Perkins now battling in between defenders as she has the entire game. She's really been a warrior down there outside the box and not quite able to get that great shot that she's wanted. But as we roll under 7 minutes here, Trine looking to make a move. Skylar Reed's out front, and Boots it back, and Trine sends this one in long, looking to find a lapse in the Hope defense, and they do send that one out of bounds. A throw in here for Trine. Goal here for the Thunder would really be a heartbreaker for the Dutch, the way that they've completely commanded the pace of this game and the possession time throughout this game. A long rip, and a great chance there. Skylar Reed was on top of the box and couldn't quite get the touch on it. Appeared as though she was offsides anyway, so it'll be a free kick here coming out for the Dutch. Kat Dixon's going to roll this one out and allow the free kick to be taken by Maria DeShaw. Shows off her big leg, and she sends this one past midfield. Trying there to boot that one out of bounds. A throw in here for Hope. Under 6 minutes. Trying coach really encouraging his girls to collapse and perhaps keep the ball on this side of the field. And Hope sends this one forward. It's going to roll out of bounds. And Trying now with the throw. Getting into crunch time here. The game plan changed a little bit for the Thunder. There appears though they might try and get a little more offensive with the midfielders as they can, but still keeping that back line back there strong and a few midfielders as well. They're really effective in keeping Hope off the board. Not a strategy you're going to win a lot of games in, but with a team this good, it's been extremely effective so far, keeping the game scoreless. Overtime seems almost imminent at this point, but before I speak too soon, try sending one forward here, but nobody home there, and Kat Dixon's going to pick this one up.
Well, you have to know for the Thunder, their players know, hey, it's a one-goal game now. You score here, it's huge, and gives them a little bit of extra energy for all that effort they put in defensively, and the Flying Dutch know that too. So they've been working hard, and hopefully will be able to generate something they can capitalize on.
Yep, now Hope with the throw. It's going to be Maria DeShaw. That ball sent in the middle, and Hope defense coming up just past midfield here. There's a little offense as Trine's been able to generate. I wouldn't be surprised if they were playing up past midfield here under 5 minutes to try and get something going. And that one headed out of bounds. Trine defender trying to knock one back, but skims off the top of her head for a throw in the corner here for Hope. Barely avoided a corner and went out of bounds just short of the flag. And this ball sent in the box with the left foot. Hazlitt had a go, tried getting up for a header, couldn't quite reach that level. And Kirk now turns, and she had an open look outside the box with the right foot, but just didn't get all of it. Scooped up easily. Kristina Veljovic there again. She's played outstanding so far coming into the second half in the goal. That one headed back by Trine moving forward, and Skylar Reed hustling, trying to make something happen, and frustrated again as she runs into the teeth of that Hope defense, and really no chance for her, and Hope sends the ball back in, and they're going to get this one right back into the goalie, and Veljovic is just going to boot this one out. That one's coming over everyone, and Bursma comes up with the right foot. Jipping now. Going to let this one go out of bounds. The throw directly to the Thunder, though, and Hope defense coming up battling on this one. Hope defenders looking a little bored back there in midfield. Hopefully they're on their game here if Trine does attempt to counter, and they really just send this one through and sticking to the game plan, keeping that ball all the way back as far as they can, and Dixon's going to pick this one up. And
3 minutes now. We're at the 3-minute mark here in the second half.
Dixon now boots this one out to midfield, and Berry trying to box out a defender. She gets it out wide. Kirk now sends it forward. Perkins plays it off the stomach and gets out. Fazio now on the top. She chips this one in nicely. Jipping now works on the defender. She's able to get this one out towards the middle, and Hazlitt here with a defender on her back. She makes a move and tries beating her defender to the left as she comes towards the middle of the field and all the way across to DeShaw. DeShaw had a lot of space. She's going to have a rip here from outside the box, and no choice for Veljovic but to punch that one over. A fantastic shot from DeShaw from way outside the box. Those kinds of shots don't go in too much, but placed so perfectly that Veljovic had no chance but just to hop up and punch that one over. It'll be a corner here.
We're in the corner, 2 minutes left. There's still seconds, there's still time. St. Mary's won its match today, scoring with 2 seconds left. So more than enough time here for the Flying Dutch.
DeShaw sends it in with the right foot from the near side. Couple heads on it, and Perkins has a chance, and she lobs that one over everybody, and it lands on top of the net. Another fantastic try. Hope's gotten a lot of great looks on the corners so far today. Nobody able to quite get ahead on that one. A substitution now. Jamie Patterson, number 2, coming in for Trine. That one just over the outreached head of Sarah Fazio, but when it got over her, ended up on the ground in front of Perkins, who had another decent chance, but just a lot of bodies in her way. She had to get some air underneath that one, and just a little too much in that one. Lofted up on top of the net. We're approaching a minute now, and Trine looking to move the ball forward now. That ball off a Hope foot, and Trine with the throw in here. We're approaching a minute, and boy, Trine, scary chance here. Got the ball over on their side. Hope's defense is going to have to hold up strong. They drop the midfield back in. Fazio working on a defender. This one's sent forward and making a run for it. Jamie Patterson just in the game, and that one out of bounds is going to be a goal kick for Hope. 50 seconds to go here. They're going to have to hurry to get this one across the field. Just Shaw, with the biggest leg on the team, is going to have to boot that one long, and Jipping tries moving it forward, but Trine back now with another chance. 40 seconds. Tried finding Patterson again coming there, but Hope moving it back. Perkins unable to make anything happen with the ball around midfield, not moving around a lot. Under 30 seconds. Staring overtime in the face here. Hope with one more opportunity here, perhaps, and given away immediately. Trine sends this one long. Skylar Reed had thoughts of having to go for it, but too much Hope defense. 10 seconds to go now. 5 seconds to go. Kirk's just going to have a big rip from outside the box. And that one's going to roll through, and Eljovic is going to pick that one up. We're heading to overtime. Boy, she sent that ball in long, and Bieri and Jipping both leaking through the defense from the Thunder. If that ball was a little shorter, they could have got a foot on that one for the goal, but there's under 5 seconds left. Kirk just looking to put a shot on the net there. We're going to have a 5-minute break here as we get prepared for the first overtime period here at Van Andel Soccer Stadium. Still 0-0 the score. Trine's defense packed into the box the entire game. We'll see how their strategy holds up here in overtime. I don't know, maybe Trine holds them off and able to keep it at a tie. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it'll be a very interesting see kind of what happens, what Trine does. Just total domination, 16 shots for Hope to Trine for 0. That's 7 shots on goal for the Flying Dutch. None, of course, for the Thunder. And 8 corners for Hope. Both teams have 5 fouls apiece. So just a defensive knockdown, drag-out, difficult match to play. But we're going to have overtime here. We'll start with we'll get the 5-minute break here. The officials are meeting with captains right now. And then we have 10 minutes, sudden death overtime period. And then if we have no winner after that, we'll have another 5-minute break and then another 10-minute sudden death overtime period. And if nothing is settled after that, then we have a tie. So we'll see kind of how this unmatch folds and see perhaps who can be the hero for the Flying Dutch today to crack this stiff Trine defense that's done a much better job. The first match, Hope won 3-0 down at Trine on September 13th, scoring twice in the first half. And that was enough to springboard them to a 3-0 road win. Flying Dutch have been very successful since then, losing just one league match, 1-0 down at Kalamazoo. So and that's allowed the Flying Dutch to take control of the league race. They top the league right now with a 9-1 league record and 27 points. You get 3 points for a win in MIAA play and 1 point for a tie. Kalamazoo is victorious today, and the Hornets took over sole possession of second place. They are at 7-3-1 with 22 points. Alma College lost to fall out of the second place tie. The Scots are 6-4-1 in league play and have 19 points for third place. And then right now, Albion College is in fourth place at 5-4-2. So if the playoffs were to end today, it would be Hope, Kalamazoo, Alma, and Albion qualifying, with Calvin and Adrian on the outside looking in, although Calvin has played one fewer league match. So they have an opportunity to catch up with Albion. Top 4 teams qualify for the MIAA tournament the first weekend of November, with the championship match being on Saturday for that bid to the NCAA tournament, which is something the Flying Dutch would love to have an opportunity to play. And we hope to see them there, but got some more work to do in this overtime now with the Trine Thunder are really praying for pride at this point, down in the MIAA standings. They are in 8th place out of 9 teams with a 2-6-2 league record, but an opportunity perhaps if they were able to steal a win today to leapfrog St. Mary's and move into 7th place. But it's going to be tough for them to make a run for league play, but beating your first place team in your league would be a nice feather in their cap, but the Flying Dutch hope to avoid that. Again, the Flying Dutch are no strangers to playing these tight matches. They've had their last game at Adrian last Friday was a 1-0 decision. Before that, they lost a 1-0 decision. And then in a stretch there with Adrian and Olivet and St. Mary's, 3 matches in 4-match span, they had 3 one-goal games, all 2-1 victories, including an overtime win against Adrian here at Hope College. It's the first overtime game the Flying Dutch have had until this. Now their second overtime game. Players are heading back onto the field. We have 25 seconds here before this first overtime. Again, 10 minutes of sudden death play, so if you get a goal, you win. Golden goal type of format. If after 10 minutes there's still tied, we'll take a little break and then we'll come back with another one. But hopefully Hope is able to take care of business here and get the goal that they've been working so hard to get, and we'll hand the call over back to Blaine Wierzbicki.
Trying to start here in the first overtime period. Kickoff at midfield as soon as the referee blows the whistle and we're ready to go. And so he does. Trine starts it off. They send it straight back to their defense. That ball off the foot a little far. Hope put some pressure on him right off the bat. Trine still working that one forward system. Skylar Reed, the only one up for them, and doesn't appear as though they're going to change their strategy in overtime. Why would they when they've held Hope off the scoreboard the entire game? But Jipping now with a chance. She's up along the right side. She's going to send one in here with the left foot. Fazio looking to come up and make a play. She's held off by a defender. That ball just rolling around quite a bit. Dangerous there for Trine. Anytime you see that ball bouncing around the top of the box there for that amount of time, you never know what's going to happen. Bierry sends one in. Perkins streaking now. She has a look, and she can't quite get a foot on that one. A great opportunity there for Hope to start off this overtime period in the first minute. That one cut off nicely by Veljovic again, and she sends this one out long. Fazio there to cut it off with a header. And Jipping now, just along the right side of the box. And looks like we're going to have a free kick here for Trine, taking the free kicks for the Thunder as always. Sydney Reichenbaugh, and gives this one right back to Hope, or would have had Bursma not kicked that one out of bounds. Couldn't quite get the angle on that one. And ball going here to Trine again. 8.5 here left to go in this first overtime period. Trine trying to find an opening for the throw-in here, but Bierry with the ball quickly. She finds Fazio in the middle of the field, and they pass midfield. Fazio looks to send one in, and she's tripped up. No call there, and didn't look like we had a lot of eyes on the play. Maybe fell on her own accord. Tough to say. Trine with the ball now, and she tripped down from behind. That's going to be a foul undoubtedly on Kirk, and Trine will have a free kick here. Or Kirk just got a little too aggressive going for the ball there. Tried picking her pocket from behind and caught the ankle. Taking the free kick here. Fazio in right position sends that one forward to Perkins, who looks to send one in long. Jipping inside, wide open opportunity on the right side of the box, and she sends it wide. She cannot put it on net. She has a shot from the right corner of the 6-yard box. Open opportunity, nobody but the goalie between her and the net. She couldn't quite put it on goal. Best opportunity of the game so far for the Dutch, and first 3 minutes of this first overtime period they couldn't capitalize, and approaching 7 minutes to go here Yet another goal kick for Trine. That ball's going to roll through just about everybody hustling back as Bursma, but that one's going to go out of bounds, and this one's going to be a throw-in here for Hope until that's overturned by the head referee, who gives the ball to Trine. Trine's going to throw this one in. Ball thrown in there, and this one's lofted all the way back to the Trine defense. This one's sent in. Maybe a chance here for Trine. Hope's defense there. Really tough for Skylar Reed to get something going. It's almost as if she's not there. It's tough when she's playing 4-on-1 every time. The ball gets moved forward for Trine. Bieri sends this one long, looking to see if Jipping can out-hustle the Trine defense. She's able to make a nice play and keep that one out of bounds, and she'll continue to hustle again. And that one's off a Trine defender as she tried to box out Jipping. And great hustle there is going to force a corner for the Lady Dutch. And got to imagine that, as always, DeShaw's going to come take this one, and she will. Under 6 minutes in the first overtime period. Ball's placed down in the corner now as Shaw sets up, and she's going to line up the defense here. Hope ladies looking to make something happen. They're lining up on the far post. That ball in, punched out nicely. Another great play from the goalie. Bieri looks to try and send this one in, but she got underneath that one. Veljovic punched that one out nicely. Looked like perhaps an open opportunity for Hope, but she's played very aggressively in the net so far today, and it's paid off. Some close calls for the Dutch, but they haven't been able to put one in the net. Shaw now on the outside, and Bieri around midfield gets it up to the middle for Hazlitt. Nora Kirk sends one in on the right side. Nobody there in the middle of the field. Jipping was streaking on the outside, on the right side there, and in the middle of the field was wide open, nothing but Trine defenders. Fazio tried a soft touch, letting that one get through, and that goes out of bounds. To Shaw now. Gets that one forward and Trine there defensively. Hope looking to make something happen here, but that pass was just off the mark, and Jipping couldn't quite get it in. Bieri off the mark by about a foot or so. A couple subs into the game. Now for the Trine Thunder, number 2, Jamie Patterson, and number 7, Carly Osinski. Fresh legs into the game for Trine. Osinski back on defense. She's playing back right coming into the game, and she'll be looking to keep reinforcing that strong back wall for Trine. Perkins tries kicking one back up into the box to find herself, and Trine once again just clearing it out. That's all that they can do right now. Another throw in here for Hope, but Jipping will have to wait for a couple Hope substitutions. Natalie Curry coming into the game along with Allie Wittenbach. They'll be taking Sarah Fazio's place along with Nora Kirk. Perkins now looking to make a move along the back line. Trine just has to clear that one out again, and we'll do it again. Jipping with the throw from the same spot. Bieri and Jipping battling there. Trine plays this ball ahead. Perhaps an opportunity if they can be patient, make a good pass here, but not the case as they send this ball forward. And tried to clear, but that ball cut off nicely. Skylar Reed sends this ball forward, but to nobody but the Hope defense. Approaching 3 minutes to go here. Hope takes it back past midfield, and Bieri now on the edge of the midfield anchor. Perkins back to Bieri. Gets out wide to Jipping, but that pass is a little long. It doesn't look like she's going to be able to keep this one in bounds, but she can't. That's going to be a goal kick for Trine. Had Allie Wittenbach coming in on the far side there. Had anyone be able to been able to turn to their right and find her, maybe a goal opportunity, but tough one to see from down on the field. Trine clears this one forward again, and Jamie Patterson hustling, and she cuts off that clear attempt. Patterson now into the corner, a couple Hope defenders ready. She keeps it in bounds, but that's all she can do. Hope possesses again and get that one forward. Barry with a nice touch keeps that ball in front of her. Gets it forward. to Curry around midfield with the defender on her back, and Curry just fends off those defenders so well in the back. She has such a great feeling for how she needs to move the ball. She can stop and go with the best of them. That ball all the way forward now. Allie Wittenbach takes it into the box here along the left side. Tries sending this one in and off the Trine defense, and that one out the back, and it looks like we'll have a corner here. Minute 45 to go in the first overtime period. Just Shaw from the far side. She's going to set up to boot this corner in from the right foot, and Hope with 4 girls inside the 6 and a few other outside the 18. This one played in short, a decent attempt here, and set up nicely off a Trine defender again, and we'll have another corner. But that ball played in short, and nobody for Trine stepped up in front to cut off Jennifer Thalen. She had an open shot from the left post with the right foot. Tried just sending that one in, but it went wide. Deflected off Trine defender. They sent in another corner. Tried coming up short to Thalen again, but this time Trine does step up and make the stop. Curry's going to hustle out and get this one back. Minute to go in the overtime period, and DeShaw tries booting this one up. This one out of bounds again. Ball will go to Hope. Got to make something happen soon here. We're looking for a second overtime period. Long match already. This ball out of bounds, approaching 30 seconds, and Hope tries sending one into the box. Nothing doing there. They'll try again. Trine defense just waiting for it. 20 seconds to go here, and Curry gets it back out to DeShaw with her big leg. She'll probably look to send one in the box here. She does. Perkins about 5 feet away from where that one came in, about as close as anyone got to getting a shot on goal there. 10 seconds to go. This one just sent in and nowhere near the box. Cleared out again. And that's going to do it for the first overtime period. We'll have another 5-minute intermission here, and we will go to a second overtime period, another one of 10 minutes. Going to have to settle it here, ladies and gentlemen, otherwise we're going to have to finish up with the tie. Hope certainly didn't come into tonight's game looking for a draw with Trine. Looks like we're going to have a short period here, give the players a chance to get some water after a game this long. It's going to be important to stay hydrated. They're all gassed out there. You can see it in their faces, especially with Trine, since Hope's had their defenders on the rope the entire time. About a minute to go here, and we're going to get started in the second overtime period. Trine coach enthusiastically trying to keep Trine in the game, keep their defensive strategy going, and Hope probably looking to maintain their aggressive strategy. And right now it's just a matter of whether or not Trine can keep the Dutch out of the goal. Tough to see Trine coming out of this one with a win, but you know, I don't think they'd be upset with a draw coming out of this game with a 0-0 game, facing the best opponent in the conference. Maybe something crazy will happen. Ball will bounce Trine's way. They can find a good opportunity and put a shot on goal. They've failed to do so far. This game, Hope girls are walking back out onto the field. Pretty close to getting started back up here, and Thunder break the huddle after one last drink of water, and they come out onto the field again. We're just awaiting everyone to take their positions, and we'll switch sides here to get ready for the second overtime. And going to be a battle of will here, see who can keep moving. It's going to be a huge hustle factor in the second overtime period. After we've already played 100 minutes here at Van Antel Soccer Stadium. We'll see what kind of substitutions we see here to keep fresh legs in. Or if, with the last 10 minutes, Hope's just going to look to get their best players and their best goal scorers and create the best opportunity to come out of here with a win. On the far side now, it's Bursma. Nice move to make a defender miss, and she gets up to Jipping. tried sending it up to the top of the box to find Perkins. That's been Hope's strategy so far today. They go there again, and Perkins with a outreached leg, but a couple Trine defenders in the way. Nothing she could do about that. To Shaw now around midfield on the left side. Is going to send this one in for Hazlitt. Right on the midfield anchor, and this one all the way out for Bursma. She hustles to track that one down. Bursma sends one into the top of the box area. Fazio doing the best she can to turn the ball around towards the net. And same thing for Natalie Curry as she hustles around the top of the 18. Hope barely able to keep that one in bounds, and still just hanging around here. Fazio drops one at the top of the box, and Perkins puts a foot on one, just lobs one high, and that one's wide of the net. Didn't quite get that one on goal, and Veljovic is going to let that one go out of bounds. Another goal kick here. 8.5 to go here in the final overtime period. Goal kick for Trine. That one bounces back in, and Perkins with the ball. She gets by a defender on the left here, and she's trying to call Wittenbach to make a move into the box, but not on the same page. That ball sent in. Perkins with a great shot right at the 18. With the right foot, she almost sent that one in. Upper 90 on the left side there, but didn't quite put that one on net. A tough shot there. Substitution now for Trine. Before we get started, Skylar Reed coming into the game. She seems to be the only one that's gotten any pressure, if you can even call it that, on Hope's defense so far. An aggressive player, a lot of talents in every facet of the game. A couple players collide heads there, and that foul will be called on Skylar Reed, and butted heads there. This ball is going to be a free kick for Hope. DeShaw's lining this one up, and she looks like she's just going to have a rip and send this one in as far as she can. She does. An opportunity here, but a little too long, and Perkins looked like she wasn't quite sure if she was going to get up to that one for an open shot or what the deal was, but regardless, Veljovic able to get that one out. Hope's defense moving backwards for the first time in this half, but able to recover quickly. Curry now on the left side. She boots that one with the left foot. A great pass. Allie Wittenbach now outside the box. She's looking to make something happen. Perkins, top of the box, surrounded by defenders. Curry lets that one get in to Hazlitt. Foul going to be called. We're going to have a free kick here for Trine. Fazio in position. A hard header sends that one back. Hope now battling. They win that battle. They're going to have that ball go off a Trine defender out of bounds, and try throwing this one in. A lot of contact there as Hope tried getting it into Perkins, who had the defender boxed out. A little too much contact, and they're going to win that one. Foul call on Trine. Free kick from deep out on the right side here. Chipping going to take this one. Hope lines up the box. Top of the 18 here. This one sent in on a line, cut off by Trine. Chipping here with a chance on top of the box. That one rolled in. Another shot on goal for the Dutch. Not a great one, but in front of the net. And Veljovic there to handle it. She sends this one to midfield. Curry now. Finds Hazlitt. Moves it out to Fazio. Fazio now sends this one back and to Shaw with a ton of room as she's had all day today to send him in. And a nice ball in, jipping to the right side. Just out in front a little bit too much, and she was out to the right of the 6-yard box and had a good opportunity, but didn't quite have the angle and just sent that one high over the goal. Another goal kick here for Trine. Had that ball been a bit shorter, or jipping gotten there a bit quicker, she would have had it before. She had such a poor angle and could have perhaps put this game away, but nonetheless, 5 minutes to go here in the match, and Trine with the ball here. Skylar Reed tries playing one forward, but Hope bats that one back, and they try sending this one up again. Reed plays it off the head forward, and She's going to try and beat out the Hope defense here. A little miscommunication, but they do send it back in to the goalkeeper, and Kat Dixon's going to send that one forward around midfield for Curry, who keeps that one around her feet. Gets that one up for DeShaw, who sends a long ball forward, but unfortunately a bit too long. Allie Wittenbach not going to be able to catch up to that one. Wittenbach now heads this one forward. Perkins tries getting her body out of the way of that attempt, but that one out of bounds. Hope quickly throws it into Shaw to Perkins, who tried finding Curry, looking to come up the seam there, but trying defense in the way, ready for that one. Dixon up to play this one, and she sends it out wide for DeShaw. Reed trying to put some pressure on her. Perkins back to Hazlitt, who sends one forward looking for Wittenbach again, but trying defense there to cut it off with a head. We're approaching 3.5 minutes to go here in the match, and Hope just sends one through again. See if this one has enough gas to get out of bounds. Perkins is hustling for it, and she is able to catch up to a great hustle there for Perkins. Boots it off the leg of a Thunder defender, gets that one in quickly. Wittenbach gets it inside the box, and Perkins plays that one. Sends a cross into the box. Curry gets it back to Wittenbach, who slips, able to recover and get the ball back to Hazlitt, though. Makes the defender miss. Has to go with the left foot. That's off the head of a trying defender. And DeShaw now able to maintain possession for the Dutch. 3 minutes to go here in the match, and DeShaw sends this one in. Another look there for the Dutch around the box. Not a great one, but a look nonetheless. Trying able to keep that one out, and this one booted long. Skylar Reed's hustling for this one. Hope's defense remaining sturdy as always. Fazio now just turns and tries to send one long, but nobody there, and as luck would have it, finds the ball right back at her feet. Sent forward from Hazlitt out to DeShaw, and DeShaw's got a little space to come into the box here. She's going to have a rip, and that one tipped off the hands of the goalie. Net open. Perkins tried putting a foot on it. Not a great angle, didn't quite get all of it, and that one kept out of the net just barely. An open net. A streaking Dutch player could have had a great opportunity to put that one in the net, but nobody home. Perkins all alone in the corner of the 6-yard box. Corner here, though, for Hope. DeShaw is sizing up that trying defense. She sends this one in. Fazio looking to try and get ahead on it, just over her head. That ball's hanging around a lot. That's been the story of the night so far in the corners. Huge rip here from low captain. Perkins finds a look inside, but trying defense sliding in nicely. Another chance looked like it was developing there for Hope. Shaw's going to send this one in wide, and Jipping looked to come in, but didn't have a chance, never got a touch on the ball. Hazlitt tries having a rip outside the box. She turns and takes it with the left foot. Easy save, though, for Veljovic, and she's going to punt one long to midfield here. Coming up on a minute to go. Hope still dominating possession in this overtime period as they have the entire game. Hope makes a defender miss. Wittenbach finds Perkins top of the box. Looks as though she might have been able to try a give-and-go opportunity to get that one right back to Wittenbach, but trying defense just smothering her. Didn't give her a chance to get a solid touch on the ball. Risky play here from the Hope defense as Skylar Reed came up to try and make something happen. This ball sent forward quickly. Trying defense is going to send this one back to their goalie. And she's going to punt it long again, just trying to keep Hope away from the goal. They're going to have to work quick here if they want to get a shot on the net. Fazio sends this one forward for Wittenbach, who just lobs one up in the air. Hope just looking to get the ball near the net, maybe give Perkins a chance to score. And 15 seconds to go here. Hazlitt's going to have a go from quite a ways out. An easy save there for Veljovic. Looks like a draw is all but imminent here, and goalkeeper just boots that one out of bounds. That's going to end up in the Black River with possession going to Trine, but it won't matter. As time runs out on this match here tonight, the score, Hope 0, Trine 0, a draw here. Disappointment for the Dutch, not able to put a shot in the net, but Got to imagine Trine is fairly pleased with this outcome. 8th place out of 9 teams in the MIAA, able to keep the far and away best team so far this season in the MIAA off the board and draw. Not such a bad outcome. Hope now with that draw will move their overall record to 10-3-1, 9-1-1 in the MIAA. And teams shaking hands here as we head out, and that's going to do it for us here tonight. I'm Blaine Wiersbicki. I was joined by Alan Babbitt tonight doing color, and we'll see you guys back next time here from Van Andel Soccer Stadium.